Hi there, my name is Naomi Judge. I'm a naturopath and clinical nutritionist. I help women connect the dots between their health, happiness and hormones, particularly focusing on women cyclic mood swings in their luteal phase, so severe PMS, depression, anxiety and PMDD. Today I want to talk to you about histamine. It ain't sexy. It's a really hard diet to promote. And it's just, there's nothing about it that's sexy. You know, if you've got a cleansing diet, you can say all these green smoothies, do this, that, and the other, and it looks fantastic. The issue with a low histamine diet is it just kind of looks bland. And it's one of the most difficult diets I find trying to transition my clients over to. So I want to talk to you simply today about a couple of steps you can at least start to take to support your low histamine journey, because histamine could be the reason you feel foggy, you feel depressed, you get anxiety, maybe weight gain, maybe low blood pressure, maybe dizzy when standing, maybe hives, flushing, redness on the skin, maybe reacting to things, hives around the mouth, diarrhea, constipation, and heavy bleed, painful periods. It could be the missing factor. So you do need to figure out if histamine is your thing. Now, the reason it's unsexy is because all of the foods that are sexy are in it to take out. So things like bone broth, things like your green smoothies, things like tomatoey sauce things that's so super tasty. And then what about sauerkraut and kefir, all these healthy fermented foods? Unfortunately, we do need to take these out. But the good news is you will notice a difference. So you start today. The first thing I want you to do today is start tracking. Track your symptoms, track your diet. You want to be doing this over 6 weeks. 6 weeks. This is why with Calm My Monthly Mood program, we do it for 6 weeks. It gives us a chance to do your cycle, to track, and that's the most important thing. So track your cycle, track your diet, track your symptoms. So track from today your biggest symptoms, the things that are really causing you grief. Is it anxiety? Is it pain? Is it depression? Is it suicidal thoughts? Is it jealousy? What is it that's going on physically and emotional? Your top 3 symptoms, and rate them 1 out of 10 today. Do that today. Then start tracking your diet, and let's start tracking your symptoms, okay? So first thing is tracking. Next is you want to start crowding out the big boys. What high histamine foods are you having every single day? Are you having half a plate of sauerkraut? Are you having tomatoey sauce things every day? Are you having massive amount of avocado every single day? Are you having a couple of red wines every single day? It's those foods that you're having every single day that could be influencing your histamine and exacerbating your mood swings, okay? So, first of all, tracking. Pinpoint your biggest symptoms. Start tracking your diet, start tracking your cycle. Second, crowd out. For me, I can't have tomatoes every single day. If I have a tomato sauce based thing, by the 3rd or 4th day, runny nose. My daughter who has histamine issues, if she has tomato sauce things that are leftovers, the histamine have grown in it, she gets little hives around her mouth. So with her, I have to give her fresh food or frozen food. So have a look at what it might be for you. If you're having sauerkraut every day, crowd that out. If you're having tomatoes every day, crowd that out. If you're having red wine every day, crowd it out. So start doing that. Have a look at those ones that you're having every single day, and out the diet they go. Then have a look at those medium ones. What are you having sort of occasionally? You know, avocado. You can have avocado weekly, but maybe during your luteal phase, let's not have avocado. Let's not have those higher histamine foods during your luteal phase. So your luteal phase is from your ovulation to your next period. So let's completely get rid of histamine during your luteal phase. In this phase, you can follow my low histamine diet plan, or you can just make really simple food that you have during your luteal phase. So you can do sort of Ayurvedic foods like brown rice with your safe veg. You know, you could do lamb, bison, chicken, beef. You could have cucumber, you could have pumpkin, sweet potato. So some really simple food during your luteal phase. And this is where it's really going to take all your self-control not to have your coffee during your luteal phase or your alcohol, because this is when your body's going to crave it. But during your luteal phase is the phase in your cycle that you really want to watch your foods, okay? You want to be super strict during your luteal phase. It's going to be hard because our neurotransmitters rely on tastes. You know, our dopamine fires off when we have salty food, fatty food, when we have new flavors, when we have rich flavors. And the thing about the low histamine diet is it kind of takes out these rich flavors and we're left with a blander diet, which is actually good for us mentally because it means we can stabilize our neurotransmitters. We are so addicted to flavors and so addicted to taste and food that this diet actually strips us bare as well. It leaves us naked, and we actually have to learn to do some healing another way rather than using food. So it's a really powerful diet as well. So first of all, track. Second, crowd out those ones that you know are causing issues for you. Third, bring in all the really healthy foods that are low histamine. Artichoke, rocket, zucchini, carrots, cauliflower, kale, leeks, cucumber, brown rice, basmati rice, all your nice meats. You can make pancakes with tapioca or cassava flour. You can use a little bit of maple syrup. You can make yourself wonderful ginger decoction tea, which is boiling up a ginger root in water, adding a little bit of honey, or adding a little bit of maple syrup, and you can have that through the day, you know, to reduce inflammation. You can use celery, you can use garlic, celery, you can add salt to your food. So learn to use these foods and just learn to have this kind of stabilized diet that's not relying on these intense flavors, the intense lemony sour flavor, the intense salty flavor, the intense richness. You know, it's just about learning to have this kind of stabilized diet, particularly during your luteal phase. So if you can do this, and if you can do this for 6 weeks while tracking, you will notice a remarked improvement in your symptoms if histamine is your red flag, if histamine is your issue. So this is a good way to test. So track your cycle, track your diet, crowd out those big ones that you're having every single day, crowd in as many low histamine foods as you can, and see how you go for 6 weeks. I'm looking forward to hearing from you on how you're going. So if you want to take this further, I have got Calm My Monthly Moods. That's a price 6 weeks program. Or if you just want to have a look at my low histamine diet, you can download it below and get started there. I list all the foods that are high histamine, I list those low histamine foods, so you can get started on your diet today. And remember, 6 weeks to feel the improvement. So here's your task. Take care. Bye-bye.